My name is Dominic. I hope everyone is having a great day today. Thank you for the views. Thank you for everyone that have subscribed. It's really appreciated. So anyways, I have a couple new favorite songs, by the way. Bootylicious Vinyl by Zebrahead. Call Your Friends by Zebrahead. Living a Perfect Life is Such a Bore by Zebrahead. Such a Bore by Zebrahead. I made a mistake just now. This song is called A Perfect Life is Such a Bore by Zebrahead. I enjoy that new song that Zebrahead did. I know we did last summer by Zebrahead. Zebrahead is still killing it with the music. It's been like almost 30 years they've been out. So yeah. So I called off work Sunday. Because I promised my dad I would do something with him or help him with something. Help him look for something at a store. Just like a new TV, that's all. So, yeah. And plus, my grandpa's been sick, so I decided to call off. My work attendance is good. Except for one little new policy they have. You can't clock out 8 or 9 minutes early anymore, or 7 minutes. You have to clock out 5 minutes till too early though. Although I clock in like 7 minutes early. Yeah, now I have to clock out like 5 minutes early and all that. So I was never notified about the new policy whatsoever until I just found out. So I was in my work attendance been good, yeah, but although I've been clocking in and clocking out early, my attendance is good if you look at the times I get my hours in. So yeah. But anyways, I became a cynical asshole lately. A serious asshole. I don't find jokes funny anymore. I don't find fart jokes funny anymore. I don't find people doing goofy voices funny anymore. When they're overdue. Overdone. So, I plan on reviewing pretty soon is Obsession, They Will Kill You, Ready or Not to Here I Come. I plan on reviewing Freaky, starring Vince Vaughn and Catherine Newton, so stay tuned for those reviews. And July 30th, I was going to do a joke video. I decided it's not a good taste to do it though. But one thing I have to say about the guy though, that his birthday was July 30th. The guy was a piece of shit human being. He got what he deserved in prison. And I can say that with a straight face. His name is Ian David Carslake Watkins. He has good music, 11 out of 10. But he's a piece of shit human being, worse than Diddy. So, anyways. If you don't know who the guy is, look up Lost Prophets. I don't know how that's an emo rock band, but it's alternative rock metal. It turns out I knew like 12 of their songs, by the way, from when I was a kid. Heard them on Sunday 95, WNCI, The Blitz. They were playing his music, and they still do on and off, kind of. But anyways, I should do some fucked up shit, have women thirsting over me. Minus the PDF stuff, though, minus that. Because Ian Watkins was a piece of shit, though. So, anyways, one thing I can say about the dude, he had good music. And he still had women thirsting after him. That's two, but you're still a piece of shit human being. So, anyways, everything's been good with me. I've been more honest lately. Although I'm an honest person, I was honest with that fake friend. But yeah, I texted that number, said, if me and that person can have a civilized talk. A civil talk. But anyway, if the friend was truly sorry, she would come alone and pull me aside. No, she has to bring her mom, her little cousins, her brothers. And the funny thing is, there's these two numbers that called me on my day off, like 3 weeks ago. This is funny though. So I told her old co-worker though that she asked that I like that co-worker. So me and that person's cool, but I made a couple of remarks to that number if it's my fake friend, the other girl, because she could have time to see that girl, but she can't see me. She calls me her bestie, and they're trying to smooth things over with her mom. Just stop already. I just want a simple apology, that's all, and an explanation. But no, she can't do that. She's a narcissist. So the funny thing is, I saved one of those numbers in my phone. The second one I deleted. So I made a YouTube post talking about how she never calls me. That second number called after I made that video, which is kind of odd though. So the first number that I saved, the reason why I saved it is because I called that number back. I was half awake, half asleep in an idiot sleep. Stayed up late, watched movies, and the person got an attitude with me, called me back. After I called them back, they called me back, so I get an attitude or answered. First of all, I never did call that number once in my entire life. Two, that girl gave away both those numbers were her because I never did mention it to her old coworker what the numbers were. I just said a person called, and I called them back at work just curious. And one said, their name started with a fake name. One did a hillbilly accent, the other one did like an Indian accent. But you could tell it's the same person because they gave the same name. It's not a company though. And they did the same thing when I called that other number, the first number. So I just find that kind of odd though. Yeah, I thought about doxing that number though, but I'm not going to though. I'm not. Or 4 of the 5 of those numbers, however many there are. So yeah. I called off Sunday also because the weather's schizophrenic and I'm not going to work in the lightning outside. I'm not doing it. The higher ups complain at me because I'm the only one that is scheduled to work that amount of time. So yeah, it's not happening. So that she kind of gave away that one of those numbers were her because she would give me like fake crocodile tears while walking, making faces. Honestly, I would care though if she was a good friend. I would have showed remorse, but she was a shitty friend. So I wanted to laugh, to be honest. The faces she was making. I'm not just saying that. I know I sound like an asshole, but you make false promises for almost a year. Then your mom tried to play matchmaker. Then you play mind games with me. And expect me to be saying hi to you. And act like nothing ever happened the next day when you had some douchebag act like it was your boyfriend just to piss me off. Got mad over Justin Morelli, a music video playmate of the year. I could have still to one of my co-workers, and he said that's childish. That she got mad over that video. Even my aunt said it was childish. Even that music video, my boss said, this video is not even that bad to get jealous over. So yeah, when I mentioned Ali Tabatabi to her, and she said, oh, I heard you've been asking about me. I said, that person who said I was asked about you, I haven't asked about you in months. So I haven't asked about her since like late May, early June. I don't know what she thinks I asked about her for. She can never admit when she's wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. She could have easily rejected me. That's the funny thing. We would have been cool, just as friends. Even go out as friends. But no, she stands me up. She makes false promises. And her mom pull up, try to get me talk outside her old job when I'm checking out. First of all, they knew I was ignoring her. She knows what she's doing. And she contradicts herself. I told her that number, she doesn't want a guy telling her what to do. Well, I said, I don't want no see you next Tuesday ass bitch tell me what to do either. Like I say see you next Tuesday because I'm not going to say that other word, but you know what word I mean to my audience. So yeah. But anyways, hope everyone has a good week. To my viewers, don't make false promises to people if you can't keep them. Don't cancel the plans like 2 weeks before, make rude ass remarks to people. Don't do it. And I believe everybody would have a good relationship then, if that was the case. So peace.